She's choking over here. She's choking.
Oh, it's always something, right?
Yeah,
When we go live.
Yeah. Right on time. Right on cue.
Right on cue, and it's Happy Monday night. It's Monday.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's all the dust kicking up.
All from the backyard.
From the trail. Because we're in Texas tonight.
Well, we are in Texas tonight, virtually speaking.
Yeah, of course.
Although we've been a lot of places many times, but we've been to Texas. Oh gosh, half a dozen anyway that I can think of off the top of my head.
For good reasons and bad reasons,
and not so great reasons, but that is
good
life.
And sad. It's still a good reason.
But our first trip to Texas was 2010, San Antonio.
No, San Antonio.
No, 2009. 2009, San Antonio.
Okay.
Your first trip to Texas predates me.
Yeah.
By a couple years.
It'd have been.
We're just going to leave that in the back.
Like 95.
Yeah. And my first impression
95,
of Texas was 94. That everything, in fact, is bigger, including the water tower. So.
94. Would have been 94.
So. You were. Yeah, we're just going to leave that in 1994, I think. Yeah. That story can just stay there.
Stay in there. All right.
So welcome to Monday night. Welcome to our kitchen for sure. Yeah. And a little bit in the backyard too. Still Nikki.
Still chilly.
And if you're watching for the first time, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Texas. You were adamant about
one cocktail.
One cocktail.
That's right.
And you were adamant about the protein.
Yep.
And then everything else he left to me.
That's right. The cocktail is mine. The protein is mine.
And putting it all together is just what I do.
That's what you do.
Right. So,
yeah.
So we are doing beef instead of just grilling steak, which, I mean, we've shown you how to do that in the past, but we've never done skewers. Or kabobs or whatever you call them where you're from.
Yeah.
So we decided we kind of change things up a little bit and do some beef skewers with a little bit of a Tex-Mex flair.
Yep. Well, the whole thing is Tex-Mex.
Well, technically, yeah, the whole thing is a little Tex-Mex, but
it's a whole lot of Mex here and a whole lot of Mex here.
Right. Beef's a whole lot of Tex, and the macaroni salad's a little Midwest.
It's okay. That's all right.
I had to throw it in there. Yeah. So get us started.
Right,
please get us started.
Ice me up, please. So what we're making is ranch water. So we've got some tequila. Nobody can see the sign on it. That's Terramana tequila.
How much ice do you want?
A good amount. This one's about right.
Okay.
And we're going to put 2 shots.
There you go. Make it even.
In each drink. So that's 3 ounces of tequila. So 2 shots.
Let us know where you're watching from.
And this actually is a pretty simple mix. It's a 2-to-1 on the tequila and the lime juice. And then you just kind of fill the rest of it with Topo Chico, which is a Mexican carbonated water, mineral water. It's a carbonated mineral water. So we are 2-to-1ing our tequila to lime juice.
And how is this different from a margarita for those?
It really isn't.
Let me see that bottle.
The Topo Chico? It's not much different than a margarita. It's just carbonated.
Well, and no triple sec, no orange.
No orange.
So
no
it's a little bit more...
No Cointreau.
Refreshing, maybe.
Yeah.
Not that margie's not refreshing, I suppose, but...
It's just ranch water. It's the poor man's.
Is it the poor man's?
Margarita. There you go.
Thanks. What would you garnish it with if we
slice of lime?
If we did such things in this house.
If we did such things in this house, we would garnish with a slice of lime. You can do that in your house, but we don't garnish in this house.
Hey, Jennifer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
yeah.
I'm not going to survive tonight.
You are not. Woo! This is good stuff.
It is. So why the ranch water? I mean, he was like really adamant about ranch water. The beef I can understand, but why the ranch water?
Why not?
Why not?
It's
Okay.
something different. That's where it was created. It was Texas.
The where did you find this?
The Mexican grocery.
Okay, now I don't hate that.
No, it's really
I'm not
good.
a big fizzy water fan.
Yeah.
Like I really typically just don't like it at all. But that's there's something different about this one than the
limey.
others. Limey, is that?
Yep, it's limey.
Did you buy a 6-pack of that? Okay.
Well, 6 individual bottles.
Oh, so they don't come in a.
They didn't at the Mexican grocery.
Gotcha. Okay.
No, they wanted to charge you individual prices for all of them.
Well,
and I was happy to pay it.
It works. Okay. So we're doing 2 things. I'm going to be actually 3.
It is a vodka soda for the tequila set. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But it's really good though.
A play on that.
It is nummy in the tummy until it won't be.
Oh dear. Okay. So we're going to do
Going over there, huh?
skewers. Yeah. And I've pre-prepped a little bit just because skewers are a little time consuming. And we're going to do 12. There are 3 of us and we probably won't eat all of it. And I'm going to say
I'll have lunch for tomorrow.
Right. I'm going to save part of this onion for my pasta salad. Okay. So we're going to do onion, zucchini.
On some of them.
Well, as soon as I get them.
I could probably do zucchini.
We're going to cut the little end off of there. So a little bit of zucchini. You want some yellow squash, or you just want me to stop at zucchini?
Just stop at zucchini.
Okay, so no yellow squash, which is okay.
Unless you want it.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a yellow pepper as opposed to green because I've got green zucchini. So, skewers, kabobs, lots of different cultures have some variation of them. We'd never done them on the show, so hence the reason why we're kind of going that direction tonight.
Oh, the grill smells good.
That it does. So what I'm doing is just cutting vegetables into sizes that they can, good grief, go on the skewers. And you want them relatively the same size. And oddly enough, the vegetables are going to take a little longer to cook than the meat.
Yep.
So I'm going to get them on first, and then I will talk about the meat. So, but here's the thing. Why am I doing vegetables on some skewers and meat on other skewers and not all of it together like you see in the grocery store and on the TV shows?
Because you love me? Because of the different cook times?
Bingo. Yes, because I love you and you don't love these.
Yeah.
But primarily because of the different cook time.
Yeah.
So you have onions, zucchini, peppers, mushrooms, and that's kind of how we start this process.
Man, that is good.
Now, you can marinate your vegetables. I didn't. I'm not. Now I'm going to show them the whole thing. Because I'm going to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, just set it on top of the hook. There you
go. So I have bamboo skewers. You don't need the fancy kind. These actually came in one of my Taste of Home boxes. I do, however, really like them because they have handles right here. So a little bit easier to get a hold of. These have been soaking about 40 minutes, give or take. You need to soak your skewers, if you use wooden ones, at least 30 minutes. Do you know why?
So they don't burn.
So they don't burn. Very
so
good.
So they don't catch flame.
So they don't catch fire and burn up.
That's right.
So we're going to do 6 vegetable and 6.
Oh, let's do 5 vegetable and 7 meat.
Okay. It's the same amount of meat, no matter how much I squish on there. Oh, that grill does smell good.
Do whatever you want to do. Do 6 and 6.
I'm going to not worry about chili. So this takes a little bit of...
So it takes some doing, what you're telling me.
It takes a little time. So you can skewer zucchini, you can skewer through this way without any issues. Or you can skewer through this way, whatever.
It's a little harder to do that way, though.
Yeah.
Getting it through the rind. Would you like some assistance?
That would be awesome. It'd go faster.
Okay. Well, I'll come over here and I'm going to grab a skewer.
And onions take forever, so don't do a whole great big thing of onions.
Is that okay? 3?
Yeah, that should be okay. And I will be honest, I like mine a little on the crunchy side, so I don't necessarily worry about getting them like really, really done. And I also don't necessarily go in any kind of pattern. Which is odd for me. You would think that I would go in a pattern, right? Because I'm slightly OCD. Okay. I'll do those there. Sorry. So what do you guys put on your skewers when you do them?
Yeah. What do you put on your veggie skewers?
Or do you veggie and meat all at once? Which is okay if your meat's cut small enough, but I have great big hunks of meat.
Why'd you do great big hunks of meat?
Because I like big hunks of meat, and everything's bigger in Texas.
That's true.
Right? So.
That's true.
Okay, then. I do face my vegetables all the same way, though. Go ahead. Oh, gee. Like I said,
so
this takes a little.
We're just skewering stuff over here, folks.
That is literally all we're doing. And Phoebe and I really like mushrooms.
You know, we should have probably done like 1 or 2 of these ahead of time.
You know, best laid plans, dude.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking. Probably it would have been nice to have
pre-skewered
some of these.
Well, it's Monday.
They can tell it's just a cooking show.
It's Monday.
That's all we're doing. It's cooking.
And I did pre-prep some things.
Yeah, you did.
But I don't want to pre-prep too much, or then it's not. Oh, that one broke.
Uh-oh.
Obvious that we can get things done in a timely manner.
Well, when you have helpers, good helpers,
right? I have awesome helpers.
You got really good helpers. I'm just looking.
Just sticking on a mushroom on that one.
Okay.
We're almost done.
With the veggies.
With the veggie part.
See, 5 was the perfect amount.
Right. And I will have leftovers for lunch tomorrow. Because Phoebe won't eat the veggie ones either.
That's true.
Okay. So, a few veggies.
There we go. Jennifer says she does onion, pineapple, zucchini, and tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I don't have any cherry tomatoes. I was using stuff up from the fridge, so this is what we have. All right, so I'm going to...
it's just one more thing that children will eat.
Do something a little out of the ordinary.
Uh-oh.
I'll spray these down.
Spray them with canola oil?
With cooking spray, because all cooking spray is canola oil or olive oil, whatever you're using. And this is just a whole lot easier than dealing with olive oil marinated vegetables when you're skewering. And spice of your choice.
Yeah. Debbie says she blanches her veggies so she can do the meat and the veggies together. Everything gets done at the same time. With peppers,
a good
onions,
idea.
Mushrooms, and beef.
That sounds like a lot of work to me, though.
Yeah. So we're just doing them different this way.
I'm just not in it for the work.
That's true. We're not blanching shit, Miss Devereaux.
Oh, Mama, he's been watching Golden Girls at night.
Yeah,
can you tell?
Forced.
Coerced. You laugh, though.
Oh, yeah. Tinned whole potatoes.
Oh, yeah, like those little babies. Baby potatoes
those would be really good, yeah.
Now, those I would definitely blanch. They would take too long otherwise. Yeah. Corn on the cob, cut up real tiny. Honestly, I use whatever I have.
That's what we had.
I'm going to go take these to the
Outside?
grill. Yeah, so you can.
Oh.
Hopefully it
Oh,
works.
Look at there. Oh, nope. It expired,
Uh-oh.
of
Well,
course. Look at that. The device expired.
I don't know if you can see me or not, but here they are. I can't
They
see if
can't
you can
see
see me. So
So we'll see me.
there's a very smoky grill.
I love it. It was working
All right, I'm gonna
so
stick
great.
these on the
So
side. That
great.
smells so good.
And then it didn't want to work.
And I'm putting them so I can get to them pretty easily.
So, let's see
When I come back, I can flip them.
here.
The good thing about,
Go to
I hope you
dark
guys can
screen
hear
for a
me. The
minute.
good thing
Give me a
about these
moment,
little
and then I'll try to
handles
get this
is you can
working
grab
again.
them with tongs easier than the other kind of wooden skewers. So I'm going back in now.
Let's see if it works. Stick with us, folks. We're black screened.
Oh,
That's okay. No, it's just that this thing over here wasn't working.
Oh, well, you didn't see a thing. I just showed you.
I know.
I'm so sorry for that because it was pretty awesome. And if it wasn't, you'll never know. It probably timed out. So hold on.
Uh-oh.
What?
We're way...
It might do it. I think it just lost connection.
It did.
Nope. We'll fix that in a minute.
All right.
Here,
That's okay.
That's okay. Life goes on. You can maybe fix it while I'm
Not really.
working on the other stuff.
Not really, but that's okay.
Not going to worry about it.
I'm going to work on it a little bit, see what it can do.
Okay.
Hey, it's back. Maybe.
It's a little jerky. We were trying to set up camera number
Not
4,
really.
except for we.
All right.
Well, here, I'll put it back. We're going to try it again. Oh, you can see where my dog scratched up the screen. All right. So while he's talking, hang on. Just go right to the grill and show him. Just take it to the grill because I'm going to tell him what I did while you're showing. Sorry, guys. So what I was saying, you probably heard me say this earlier, you just didn't have the image to go with it. I set them in there so I can grab them easily, and those flat handles on the skewers makes it easier for tongs to grab hold of those, so you don't have to, worry about grabbing vegetables and meat and whatnot with your tongs.
There we go.
So it is nice. They're a little bit more expensive. Those I got not for free, but they came in one of my subscription boxes that I get from Taste of Home, which is pretty cool too, by the way. So I narrated while you were.
Okay.
So vegetables will take a little bit of time. Cook them until you like them to the doneness you like them. I like mine still crunchy, so I don't cook them to death.
Yeah, we had a black screen there for a little bit. You shouldn't now. Did you get to see the grill? And the skewers on the grill?
I hope.
I hope so too. Let us know.
All right. So now this one becomes pretty easy. All right. So I have here a hunk of sirloin that we had, and I cut it up into chunks that were about, and I'll show you in a second, chunks that are about 1.5 inches, not quite 2 inches. Stew meat, typically, if you buy it already cut up at the grocery store, number one, it's more expensive. Number two, it's really tiny compared to the kind of hunks of beef you want on a skewer. So might not be the best option. Piece of sirloin, cut it up, marinate it, good to go. So this has been marinating for about an hour, and I stuck it in the fridge and then took it out about 30 minutes to go time. So you want it to kind of come to room temperature. Which direction?
You scoot back a little bit. Not that direction. Back away from there. We go.
Oh, so the light hits it?
So no, so that your head is not cut off.
Oh, over there. Sorry. Anyway, so this marinade is chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. So little cans out of the Mexican food aisle of your grocery store. A buck and a quarter a piece. Chipotle peppers are smoked jalapenos. So there's 3 of those in here with a little bit of the sauce that comes with. Not too spicy. Good kick, but not too spicy. Mm-hmm. I have garlic olive oil. You can use regular olive oil. I have more garlic, probably 4 cloves minced, a handful of cilantro. Let's see what else. Salt, lime juice, and tequila. So it's kind of that tequila lime chipotle.
You'll notice a play on things as they come together.
A definite. Well, I mean, part of my favorite thing about where we have been in Texas was all kind of Tex-Mex. Mm-hmm. And when
southern Texas is
and then my mom and I went to El Paso for a conference.
Yeah.
One year, many years ago, that was all about, I mean, really good Mexican food. So I'm playing on those flavors a bit. I'm also going to put gloves on so I don't have to get olive oil off of my hands.
Glove up, sweetheart.
I am. Wait, that's your job.
That's right. Oh, the tequila's getting good.
He's not allowed to drink gin on air anymore.
Yeah,
I probably should not be allowed to drink tequila, period.
That's true. It's okay.
It's like Chatty Cathy on steroids.
Well, drink up, Buttercup.
Well, I don't want to stab myself with a skewer, so.
You'll be fine.
So this is the size
chunk of
meat. And we're just gonna
give it a thumb to compare to.
Well, let me get it skewered, goodness. So there. You see?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. Look at the size of that one. That's a good old chunk.
Yeah, and you get them as close as you can. These are a little
uniformity.
Little irregular, some of them. Some of them I know are going to go straight. Well, probably not with all the marinade on them. I was going to go straight to the dog because they've got too much gristle still in them, but they'll be good flavor. Now, the marinade, trying to skewer these so they don't fall apart. I'll clean up my mess here in a little bit. A couple different schools of thought on the marinade. Because you've had raw meat in it, safer to discard it.
It is.
There is another school of thought that says you can boil it down to nothing and use it as a glaze. If you do that while your beef, chicken, whatever is cooking, so it continues to cook the marinade, I made a mess. Less likely to have issues with it. But I am of the let's be safer than sorry camp.
Yep.
And pitch it. Which is also sort of why I use plastic bags, because I can just seal up the bag and away it goes in the trash can.
That's right.
So this clearly doesn't take as long as the vegetables do.
Well, no.
I am, however, making a bigger mess.
Not by a lot. That's not too bad.
I didn't want to dirty any more plates, so I didn't dump it out on anything. I got to tell you though, I can smell the chipotle. See, big old mess.
Oh, just a couple. The dog will come in and lick that up here in a little bit.
And then she'll have to go get a glass of milk.
Well, she'll be fine. That'll teach her a lesson.
Right? But gosh, it smells good.
It does.
All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skewers. So I had 2 skewers too many. We'll just let those dry out and use them another day. All right, so Ziploc bag. No, I know it's not sustainable, but it sure is convenient. So
I'll take that.
I'll put it over here. So.
Okay. Well, I got it out ready. I'll put it back ready.
We'll rinse those off. It got a little messy, yeah. I made a mess. And I will clean my counter later. Right now, I'm just going to wipe up the mess. And we'll do that later.
There we go.
And my floor got messy. I lost a pepper. All right, so here are these.
Oh.
Sorry.
There are those skewers.
Yep.
Beef skewers.
So are we still okay out here?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
still kicking.
I'm going to grab a pair of tongs so I can flip my veggies.
All right. We'll try outside, see if it works. There's the grill.
Gosh, I hope it does. Can you see me now?
Yep, I see you.
Okay. Woo. All right. Yes?
Yeah.
Good. So see how easy it is to grab these with the tongs. I got to tell you, though, I've never seen these kind with the flat on it anywhere other than having to order them. So, okay. And no, I'm not concerned about grabbing raw meat with my tongs because I'll go wash them off real fast. All right, we're going to let those go. Don't move them around. When they're ready to flip, they'll unstick themselves. I don't know, 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes, something like that. We're coming back in. Wash my tongs off. While those are cooking, we'll put together our macaroni salad. That was a hot bite.
Woohoo! We're back, folks. Hopefully you got to see all that wonderfulness. Let us know in the comments what you saw, what you didn't see.
I need that ranch water.
If you heard us,
wow.
it's a little warm.
Oh. Sorry. It got me.
Oh. You going back over there again?
Yeah, because I'm
All right.
going to make this pasta salad.
Okay.
I'm not going to use all these onions, however, because I don't need that many. I just have a little bit of macaroni, elbow macaroni that I cooked a while ago. So I'm just going to use a few of these smaller onion pieces. And I'll use these two little bits. So macaroni salad, it just goes with everything. And I wanted something that, number one, would come together while that meat was on the grill. We'll just throw those in there.
You said 6 minutes?
Yeah, give or take.
All right. I'll keep an eye on the clock.
And if you don't like raw onion, don't use it, or use scallions or green onions if you prefer. But I'm using what we have sitting out, so.
We like raw onion.
I love raw onion.
Yeah.
Or use a sweet onion or red onion.
Yeah.
A little less pungent.
Hi, Robert. Robert says it looks really good.
Oh, hey. Thanks for joining us. I might do one little. Come here. Kind of. I should have gotten the chopper out for these.
Yeah.
Except the chopper like juices things as it goes, so I really don't want that going on. I want nice hunks of vegetables. All right, so a little bit of onion. That's probably 1/4 cup.
Mm-hmm. You ready for the macaroni?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this green. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna do these guys and this guy.
Okay.
One lonely little jalapeno off my plant. That's all I had. The rest of them are flowering at the moment. And he's not very big, so I'm not going to worry about dealing with seeds. Okay, I'm going to do some little bitty dices on it, though. And these guys are not very hot, so I'm not worried about my hands either. All right. Jen will recognize those guys. Whatever peppers you want to use.
Heat to your taste.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, what matters on this particular recipe is the dressing flavor. You want it to be a little bit on the Tex-Mex side. And we're just going to let peppers fly.
Yep, peppers are flying.
My husband's not a big macaroni salad fan. And when he finds out what I'm putting in the dressing for it, he'll be even less of a macaroni salad fan.
Well, we have spare skewers of meat.
Ooh. Oh. Those have some heat to them.
Good.
All right, so these guys are going in.
Good deal.
Yummy. I've got some corn. Move this over. Handful. So what was that, about maybe half a cup of diced peppers of some sort to half a cup of corn. And yeah, I'm putting the macaroni in last for a reason. I've got some canned black beans. We'll do about half a cup of those. I didn't make a lot of macaroni, so I'm not going to use a whole bunch of the vegetables unless I decide that I just need to.
You need lime juice?
Oh, crap. I will need the lime juice, yes. I'm just going to use this little towel loop right over here. For my towel that I just pulled off. The towel loop that my husband thought was a hammer loop.
It is a hammer loop.
In our family could very well be a hammer loop. All right.
It's both.
So I cooked, this is probably 2 cups of cooked macaroni going in here. Yeah, I'm kind of making this up as I go, by the way, which I do frequently in my kitchen.
What is your kitchen?
I get an idea and I just go, all right. Oops, I missed one. And you want to cook your, if you're using elbow macaroni, whatever shortcut pasta you want to use is fine. You want to cook it all the way done, because it's not going to, if I were cooking and mixing this with a hot sauce, I'd cook it just underdone because it keeps cooking.
How's your cocktail coming along?
Clearly, I'm not drinking fast enough.
You're not.
It is very good, though.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Now we're going to work on the dressing. I have one avocado that is very black.
Oh, it is.
And you can kind of see where it has started to fall in on itself. That's indication that it's on the way out the door. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that I can use enough of this to make my dressing. If not, we will punt and go a different direction. Yeah, usable. I've got a couple little spots up here that are not so great. So when you get an avocado to the end of its lifespan like this, you want to use it in guacamole, in some sort of dip, salad dressing. You're not going to get nice, beautiful chunks out of it at this point. It's going to be a little on the mushy side.
Well, that's why it's going in there.
That's why it's going in there. It is also mushy enough that pit's going to pop right out too. All right. So one whole avocado. I'm kind of digging around that. Those little brown flecks that are in there, those are fine. Now, if I had opened this up and gotten, you know, a mostly brown meat on the inside, we would have punted.
Yep.
In a big way. Ooh. Okay. Knife and sink, so don't hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Avocado. 1/4 cup-ish of sour cream.
What brand do we have?
Well, we have Daisy because
yeah.
they didn't have Prairie Farms.
Yep.
And Daisy is my
your standby.
My standby always, yeah. Remember if I've shown you guys this before. If you smooth your sour cream back down, it will
looks
keep
pretty.
it. It looks pretty, but it will keep it from separating, and you won't have that
Layer of
weirdness. Yeah.
sauce,
Mhm.
juice.
All right. A little garlic going in. Not much. You don't want to overdo it.
Garlic paste.
So that's probably 1 clove, maybe 2 if you really like it. I'm going to go ahead and put some cilantro in the dressing. And tender leaves are okay. These thicker ones at the very bottom. A little. Ooh, would you go flip
Oh yeah.
the tongs are right there.
It's been 7 minutes. So flip everything?
Yeah, flip everything. And it takes quite a bit of cilantro to get that flavor in there. Now, don't like cilantro? Don't use it. You can also use parsley. You could use chives. You could use nothing at all. A little lime juice. Ooh, freshly squeezed. So that's probably about a tablespoon, give or take. Some salt. And if you want, just because I have it, we will do a pinch or 2. How are they looking?
Wonderful.
Okay.
There's a little bit of char on a couple of them,
So,
but not too bad at all. So about another 5 minutes, I'd say.
okay, perfect. 1/4 teaspoon of that. And because we have the avocado in here, you do not need olive oil. You just don't. It's just going to be a beautiful, if I can get it to work. What is it with these things not ever working when you want them to? And we're just going to let it pulse until it's done. Or not pulse. We're just going to let it go.
I'm gonna make it
What?
dressing.
Sorry. So if you had an immersion blender, you could use that here too.
That looks like dressing.
Oh my gosh. Use a little bit more lime juice in it. I mean, if you wanted to put tequila in it, you could. It is a little on the thick side, which is why I'm adding more.
Well, here, just use a splash.
A splash of tequila.
Here, splash.
This is a drip spout, by the way. I'm not just pouring it on the lid for shits and giggles. There you go. That's my splash. That's about a tablespoon. Now, clearly, that alcohol is not going to cook out. It's also not going to be a big deal.
That's not going to hurt you.
Okay. Now, macaroni salad, you don't want runny dressing, right? You want something a little bit on the thick side.
How is it?
Messy. That's so good. Sorry. Oh, so good. You want to bite?
Nope. I'm good.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm going to use part of this for my vegetables to dip my vegetables in.
It sounds wonderful.
Poor chili. Phoebe and I will eat this. So I'm going to use, let's say about 1/2 cup of it, and then I'll save the rest of it for my vegetables. I'm just going to set it to the side.
Has it already got black beans in it?
It has black beans in it. Yeah, and I think I'm going to put some more corn and some more black beans in it. Wasn't entirely sure with the small amount of macaroni what I was going to end up wanting. So I've got 3/4 cup of each at this point.
I gotcha.
Thank you, my dear.
Welcome.
And I'll use those in some other meal this week.
Concoction.
Yeah. Or I'll just eat them.
That's true.
I don't have tomatoes, or I would put one in here. It's like it needs something red, doesn't it?
Actually, it looks really good.
Okay.
But aside from the fact that I won't eat it.
So if you had tomato, throw it in here. cherry tomatoes, have them and throw them in. Oh yeah, that was good. Sorry.
Oh, the kiddo will love it.
Mhm.
I mean, we can even tell her there's tequila in it, and she'll be all over it.
That is something else. Those peppers
Mhm.
have just enough heat. My bowl's not very pretty, but
Yeah.
have just enough heat.
We're about a minute away from pulling.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there.
So
you can look at it.
Time to pull.
All right, so we're gonna go temp the meat. Hopefully the.
Oh. Well, we're gonna have to go out there without the camera again.
Oh, sorry guys. Towel.
Bring me a plate, would you? Or a platter.
I'm gonna bring you the thermometer too. Here, thermometer. Platters.
Mm-hmm.
I can bring the other phone out.
Ah.
Sorry, guys. We'll be right back. You can listen to us talk though, because I'm pretty sure you can still hear us.
Oh yeah, you
doing
can still hear us.
Oh, those are perfect. I don't even have to temp them. They're good.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're great. So meat on this one. Not that it matters at this stage. I washed them both off, but. And don't worry about my fingers. Those are beautimous. Gosh, I wish you guys could see them. Got it. Okay, I'm going to go in and show these.
You go in and show it off.
Show these off, and then we'll. Oh my gosh, they smell flipping delicious. So here they are. I'm looking to make sure you guys can see them. Sorry, trying to get back to comments so I can see you. So there's those. And we've got vegetables coming in. And a mess over here. And then we'll take a look at comments.
We don't really have any more commentaries.
Okay. Oh, well, I was going to show them the vegetables.
Okay, well, you show them the vegetables.
I mean, I know they're nothing special, right? Because they're vegetables, but here you go. Yay. They smell amazing.
Mm-hmm, they do smell really good. I'll throw them under there and I'll throw the...
Well, I'm trying to make room here. Get all my stuff out of the way.
There we go. There's dinner, folks, right there.
That is dinner.
Mm-hmm. In 45 minutes.
Right?
Less than 45 minutes.
I mean, you could sprinkle cilantro on it.
Yeah.
Get all fancy about it. Or not, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely on the or not there. There we go. It is too hot to taste. So
we'll get there.
We will do that. We will do that and let you know in the comments how good it is. But it smells delicious. Yep. And we are not even at 45 minutes.
And we're good to go.
It comes together pretty quick. Yeah. If you separate your vegetables and meat, start your vegetables a little bit earlier. Drink meat this way. Oh, sorry, you're still on that angle. Yeah. And would it take 12 minutes tops on the meat?
Yeah, about 7 minutes and 5 minutes, yeah.
And they're a little bit more on the closer to medium side, yeah. So 10 minutes if you'd rather have them a little bit on the medium or side. So
dubs on.
It's well, hey.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Well, at least your name, I suppose. Yeah. So beef skewers
and ranch water.
Tex-Mex, ranch water.
Mm-hmm.
Vegetable skewers separately because here. Mm-hmm. And a Tex-Mex inspired Midwestern pasta salad because, I mean, we can.
That's right. Well, you need a top off on your cocktail.
I deliberately was drinking slow.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope, doesn't work that way.
It does work that way. All right, folks.
Have another one.
Thank you for joining our virtual trek to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of other food to explore in Texas, that's for sure. But this one kind of jumped out at us because of our own travels there. Yeah. But where are we going next week?
I don't know.
No, we don't know.
Well, hold on, I'll tell you.
You should know by now. I'm going to ask you that question.
Well, I'm
Sometimes
so
he knows and
sorry.
sometimes
I
he
wasn't
doesn't.
prepared.
I don't remember from week to week. I have to look.
So we are in. Oh, had it.
And I didn't memorize my states in order of
Iowa.
Oh, Iowa's going to be fun too.
Yeah, we're in Iowa.
We were in Iowa a couple months ago, so
Yep.
Fun. Lots of good food. Lots of good food all over the country.
You got to find it at some places,
Yeah.
but it's worth finding. It's worth looking for.
Yep. And don't always eat the same thing.
Yeah.
So
enjoy.
absolutely. Flavor.
Yeah.
So all right, folks, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging in with us as we try to navigate showing you the grill situation and setup. We're going to go eat.
That's right.
Ready?
Yeah, I am.
All right. We'll see you guys next
I've
week.
got a full drink.
I do not.
And an empty plate.
And yep. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
See ya.